pretty sure that you've heard about this at this point, and actually some of y'all might have actually seen something like this take place in your presence. That is those snatch and grabs in which people are going into these convenience stores, they're going in cell phone stores, and they're literally just going in there, taking everything out, walking out, not paying, and as you can see, there's little to no resistance as far as any type of security, police force, or anything that's actually stopping them from actually taking those items outside of the store. But today's clip, what I have, of course, there's a mastermind that's behind the scene that's actually pulling the strings and actually coordinating some of these things that's actually happening. So it's a little more than what we're just seeing as far as these thefts, as far as people coming in, taking these things from these stores. Take a look at this clip. We're going to talk about this one.
Video of Michelle and Kenneth Mack arrested in December at their Bonzo mansion. Equipped with its own vineyard and chapel, they rented it out as a wedding venue and an Airbnb. But according to a search warrant, it also doubled as a stash house for a small fortune in makeup stolen from major retail stores across the country, like Sephora and Ulta.
This is a top priority for me, primarily because of the safety and security risk that it brings to our team.
Ulta CEO Dave Kimball spoke to CNBC's Courtney Reagan about the wave of theft hitting retail stores.
The network that she had built across the country was impacting multiple stores, and so by eliminating that, it's a step. But unfortunately, I know there's others that are out that are just like that.
53-year-old Michelle Mack and her husband have pleaded not guilty to charges of conspiracy, grand theft, and receipt of stolen property. Michelle is accused of working with as many as 12 women, providing them with a list of items to steal from stores across the country, like this Lens Crafters in Claremont and this Ulta Beauty in Mira Mesa. According to the search warrant, the goods were sometimes mailed to this Bonzo post office and would end up for sale at discounted prices on an Amazon storefront called Online Makeup Store. Stefan says with online stores and marketplaces becoming the new place for criminals to sell stolen goods, there have been some positive steps toward cracking down, like the recently passed Informed Consumers Act, which requires online marketplaces to get information from high-volume sellers to help ID stolen goods. But she says there are still loopholes that need to be closed in some person-to-person marketplaces like Facebook, as well as making sure Prop 47 is reformed so repeat offenders are properly punished. Omari Fleming, NBC7.
And Amazon released a statement regarding the issue saying, quote, "We invest more than $1 billion annually and employ thousands of people to fight fraud. We use sophisticated detection and prevention solutions," end quote.
There you have it. If you were like me, who was just wondering, like, why is nobody doing anything about this? Like, this is entirely just weird. People just standing by, just watching these people just take everything out of their store and just walk out like it's nothing. They're actually piling up with trash bags to just dump all the items into it. But the video actually makes sense that there's a mastermind that's actually behind all this stuff that's making things happen. And just because this one particular person was caught, don't think that they're the only one that's actually thought of doing this and that are actually behind it. So before we sit up there and judge and we just try to figure out like, oh, it's a group or it's a type of person that's actually just committing all these crimes, believe me, it's always more to the story, and it's more than what the media actually lets out as far as what's happening. But hopefully, with this person actually being caught, it'll actually cause some fear and actually limit some of these things from happening to any of these convenience stores, cell phone stores, and things like that. It also leads to an unsafe presence and an uncomfortable feeling when you're going out shopping because you don't want to deal with anything like that. Usually when people are stealing or robbing stores or doing anything of that nature, there's some kind of weapon or something like that involved. So you don't want to get yourself in the middle of any of those things. So hopefully that's enough and that's it. Leave comments in the section. Like I said before, let's talk about this. This is crazy. Until next time, stay tuned.